Hey everybody, how's it going? Tarkov here, and welcome to Escape from Tarkov. Now, this is the alpha version of the game, so just a heads up, this is not the final product. And also, to clarify, I have a media key which enables me to make content on YouTube and Twitch of this game. I have written permission, so don't worry about that. So, if you've never heard of this game, it is an FPS PvPvE. How else can I describe it? It's a survival FPS something. I don't know. It's just, so far it seems like an MMO type survival shooter. That's the best way I can describe it, because I'm not really good with genres of games other than the mainstream ones. But the blends, the ones that are hybrids, this one is one of those. So there's a couple of things that you can do on the game at the moment. If you go straight onto the places that we can play, here are the ones we are unable to explore, and the ones in between these 4 and these 3 are the ones we are able to play. Customs, Factory, and Woods. Now, I have not experienced Woods and Customs a lot. Most of the games that I've played thus far are primarily on Factory. Just because it's close, everything's confined to the actual area, it makes it quicker. Less people will find themselves wandering off because it's not really possible. Now, the other things that we have on the screen are our character and trading. Now, on our character, think of this as like a management position. You're not actually playing as the character, you're establishing what each character is going to be going out and doing. And when I say each character, I mean every time you play, you run the risk of dying. And when you die, anything that you've taken out with you or picked up whilst you're out in the field is lost forever. Unless you're playing on offline mode, then you don't have to worry about that. But if I take this Sega 12, this scav vest with the 2 mags for it, and a duffel bag, I'm going to lose them if I die. The pouch in the gamma container, this survives no matter what, so I always put my med kits in there because I don't want to lose these. Now, overall, you can see I've survived 1 time. I've done 17 raids, and I've died 13 times. And I don't know why it says 3 AWOL. I guess these are disconnections or games that I've just crashed. So, as you can see, I have a shit survival rate. 5% if not. And that's because the game's quite tough, and also I've just started. I've only had this game 2 days. I've had a lot of hype for this game, but not apparent hype, and what I mean by that is haven't been following it religiously. Now there's a reason for that, because when I follow games religiously, like I have done in the past with, say, like DayZ, what happens is I get too frustrated when I can't have it, I can't play it, or things don't go the way I want it to. So I sort of just wanted to, distance myself from this game, which I think is good. It's like with films, when you hear a trailer like Dunkirk. I haven't watched anything on Dunkirk. But yeah, so we have our overall health. We've got our skills, which aren't really available. We've got the map, which we can look at if we wanted to, which is kind of basic at the moment. And we've got notes, but nothing is in there. Most of the time when you're here, you want to focus on your gear. Now, so the cool thing about this is, I mean, it may just look like a bunch of guns, ammo, and random things and money, but it's got a lot more to it. For example, let me just show you this SV98. If we go to modding, we can actually change everything about the gun that's relevant. We can change the bolt. We can change the magazine. We can change the upper receiver. I've never actually, I don't even know what this is. The SV98HR, it's like a flat bar that goes across it. I've never seen that before. We can change the flash hider. We can get rid of this bipod if we don't want it. I don't actually want to use a fucking 30mm scope. I just want to use an iron sight real quick. So we're going to put that on there. And this, this game is sick. Honestly, it's so sick. But everything you take off, you have to put back on later on. And you can do this for every weapon. And you can find, when you're out in the game, you can find stuff. So you'll be able to obtain items that you can, use to help fund mods or mods themselves. And when you go to trading, which is the other option, at the moment we only have the ability to speak to dealers. We have 4 dealers. Pavel, sorry, deals mostly in military equipment, so weapons and ammo are especially what he's clearly like some general, or I don't know, some military officer who has ties with the black market or whatnot and is just wants some extra cash. Elvira, she deals with food and supplies and medical equipment and whatnot. This dude who wears a hoodie, he has a bunch of random stuff. Now, the cool thing about him is that not everything you can buy just for straight money. So he wants a CPU fan for this 750mm shotgun barrel. And for a shell, he wants 10 batteries. Actually, this has gone up. So he wanted 6 batteries earlier today. I don't know why he wants just AA batteries for a shotgun magazine, but you get my my drift. Well, you can change, like, it may not be something as simple as cash for an item from him, which is kind of cool. I like that. And this guy, he gives us this is more of the merc, like, civilian who uses guns type shit. Like, we get duffel bags and fucking caps and nothing really super military, but just like a few military mods. Now, we have... I'm running the Sega 12 because I haven't actually used the Sega 12. And I know it's a risk because basically, as I said before, everything in this game is an investment. If I go out with this, I run the risk of losing it. But the risk of losing it isn't as bad as... Well, how can I explain it? It's worth the risk because if we can gain other shit, like I have space for all this stuff... You know, I can bring twice as more back. So I think it's worth the investment. And that's really up to you to judge. Like, you can go out with just a pistol. And that's what I've been doing, but I haven't used this gun yet, so hence why I'm using it. Now, we're going to play on factory because I haven't really experienced the others, and I don't want to just go out and lose my life. And what you'll find is that the game has a minimal HUD. It's only HUD so far as the position and stance of your character, and that at the top we have a quick select. So if I press crouch, hold on, someone's really close. Looks like this might be our exit. I don't know actually. Okay, so in this game, audio is your best friend. So listening out for enemies, that's really the way you're gonna win. Now, if I press crouch and I use my mouse wheel up and down, I can change my stance, which is pretty neat. And obviously prone is Z or X or whatever you've set it to. And you can adjust that whenever you want, which is amazing. And if you mouse wheel down without pressing crouch, you change the speed of your character, whilst also being able to just press shift to sprint. But this is great for keeping quiet. Now, I highly recommend this in the game because a lot of people are doing what I'm doing right now and are listening for other people to move. You've got the classic Q&E for lean. Someone's above me. And I think that you can lean further, like you can actually do the lean with the mouse wheel too, but I forget how it works. Right, so we don't want to die. Obviously. I haven't used this gun yet. And I really would like to get a couple of rounds off. And get a kill. I know where that is, and I'm gonna stick to it. This is probably the better option right now. Or is it actually? I don't know. Alright, let's walk up. Yeah, I know where I am. Potential enemies coming from my right. Problem is I'm quite lit up here. I'm gonna hide in this corner real quick, because he might make a run for it. want to check this. This may have been a mistake. I'm looting in the game right now. And you gotta make the decision of where you put in stuff. Okay. So it sounds like 2 people have died. Yes, I saw the duct tape was there, but I'm not taking it 'cause I don't think that I need it right now. Problem with this game is you really do have to cover all your angles. I didn't close that door. Now I have to figure out what's the best option. Above me is viewed. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go to the top floor. I think we're good there. Now with our gun, we don't really have the luxury of range, so... Oh, fuck! I didn't even hear him. Holy shit. I didn't even get to use my gun! Damn! I got 6 EXP for that. 6 fucking experience points. Oh man, you can see how unforgiving the game is. So, all we did there was walk around to our death. Now, was it worth it taking that gun? Yes and no. It really wasn't. We got destroyed by a guy that had a shotgun, but I'm fairly certain he picked that up from a scav. So, a scav would be the AI. And so in my situation, he benefited a lot. I lost everything, and I didn't gain shit. So we lost a bunch of stuff. Now, the game is going to be pretty cool. I have no idea what to expect in terms of how you're meant to start off. I imagine the money situation in the game is going to be... now, this is just my thoughts here. Nothing has been stated. This is not official info or whatever, but... I can imagine in the future the trading thing being related to actual real money in game. Like, oh, you can't buy this? Well, here, pay $5.99 to, you know, get like 100,000 fucking rubles. You know, I can imagine that would happen. Which, you know, that's up to the devs to do, and that's up to the player whether they want to allow that. But I feel like pay to win could be something in this game. So... yeah, let me know if you want to see some just straight footage gameplay. I'm going to be doing them regardless, but I want to hear your thoughts on the game. I want to know if you guys are excited for the game, and if you're interested at all, or what you don't like. Obviously, I'm going to make more footage on this because that was a short 4-minute clip of me dying. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I know this is short, but... I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, and goodbye.